Imagine living in a world where you're constantly battling unseen forces, forces that no one else can see or understand. Picture a reality where the adversary isn't a physical entity, but a myriad of thoughts, fears, anxieties, all playing out in the theater of your mind. This is a glimpse into the life of someone grappling with mental health issues. In our society today, the stigma and misconceptions surrounding mental health are as real as the conditions themselves. These invisible struggles are often misunderstood, downplayed, or worse, ignored. We live in a world that values physical health, but often neglects the importance of mental well-being. This disparity is a wall, a barrier that stands between those who need help and the assistance they so desperately require. This wall is built brick by brick with every misconception, every ill-informed comment, and every dismissive gesture. It's reinforced by the whispers that follow a confession of mental struggle, the sideways glances, the uncomfortable silences. These bricks are heavy with judgment, misunderstanding, and fear. But what if we could dismantle this wall? What if we could replace judgment with understanding, fear with acceptance, and silence with empathy? Understanding is the sledgehammer that can break down these walls. Acceptance is the mortar that can build bridges. And empathy? Empathy is the cornerstone of a society that values mental health as much as physical health. Understanding means acknowledging that mental health issues are not a sign of weakness. They are not something that can be snapped out of or overcome with sheer willpower. They are real, valid, and deserve our attention. Acceptance means creating a safe space for those who are struggling. It means embracing them, not as damaged or broken, but as human beings who are deserving of compassion, support, and respect. Empathy is the ability to step into someone else's shoes, to feel what they feel, and to see the world from their perspective. It's about more than just listening. It's about truly hearing and validating their experiences. The fight against mental health stigma begins with understanding, acceptance, and empathy. In the silence of their own minds, many wage wars that are invisible to the naked eye. This statement is not an overstatement nor a metaphor, but a harsh reality for countless individuals silently struggling with mental health issues. Imagine waking up each day with a weight pressing down on you. It's an unseen force, one that can't be measured or touched, yet it's as real as the ground beneath your feet. It's a relentless battle fought in solitude, a struggle that can't be seen, heard, or felt by anyone else. It's the reality of living with a mental health issue. You see, mental health struggles are often silent, hidden behind smiles and "I'm fine" responses. They're shrouded in a veil of misconception, misunderstanding, and stigma. And because these struggles are so difficult to see, they often go unnoticed, unacknowledged, and untreated. Many individuals find themselves trapped in their own minds, battling unseen enemies. Anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, PTSD, these are just a few of the adversaries that they face. Each one is as real and as devastating as any physical ailment, yet they often go unrecognized and misunderstood. In the whirlwind of life, it's easy to overlook the silent battles that many individuals face. We may not see the signs, we may not understand the struggle, but that doesn't mean they're not there. They're just hidden beneath the surface, concealed by the silence. The lack of understanding and awareness around mental health issues can often exacerbate the struggles. It adds a layer of isolation to the already lonely battle, making it even harder for those affected to seek help and support. It's a silent struggle, but it doesn't have to be a silent battle. We can break the silence. We can bring these struggles to light. We can create a world where mental health is not hidden away but openly discussed and understood. It's in acknowledging these silent struggles that we can truly begin to help. Because in breaking the silence, we allow understanding, empathy, and support to flood in. And it's with these tools that we can make a real difference in the lives of those silently struggling with mental health issues. In a world quick to judge and slow to understand, empathy can be a powerful tool. Let's delve into this concept a bit deeper. Imagine a friend, a family member, or even a stranger wrestling with unseen battles in their mind. These battles are not always visible, but they're as real and as challenging as any physical ailment. This is the reality for those dealing with mental health issues. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another, is a remarkable human quality. It enables us to connect with others on a deeper level. It's like a bridge, linking our experiences to those of others, helping us to comprehend what they're going through. In the context of mental health, empathy can be a lifeline. It's not just about sympathizing with someone's pain, it's about acknowledging their experience, validating their feelings, and providing support in their journey. When we empathize, we tell them, "I see you, I hear you, your feelings matter." Let's think about it this way. If a person is physically ill, we don't just offer them a sympathetic pat on the back, right? We try to understand what they're going through, we offer help, we stand by them. The same should apply to mental health. Empathy can break down barriers of misunderstanding and stigma. It can foster a sense of belonging and acceptance, crucial elements for anyone grappling with mental health issues. When we approach mental health with empathy, we create a safe space for open conversations, encouraging individuals to seek help without fear of judgment. However, remember, empathy doesn't mean that we have to fix everything. It's not about having all the answers, it's about being there, listening, and showing that you care. Sometimes that's all it takes to make a difference in someone's life. So let's strive to cultivate empathy. Let's strive to understand rather than judge. Let's strive to support rather than dismiss. Let's strive to create a world where mental health is as openly discussed and supported as physical health. Empathy is not just about feeling sorry for someone, it's about understanding their struggle and standing with them. Let's stand together in the journey towards mental well-being. Breaking the silence on mental health is not just about speaking up, it's about being heard. Dive into these words for a moment, let them sink in. They're not just words, they're a call to action, a plea for understanding, a beacon of hope in a world that can sometimes feel dark and lonely. It's a statement that underscores the very core of our human need for connection and understanding. In our journey to understanding mental health, it's crucial that we foster open conversations. These conversations are the first steps towards breaking apart the stigma that surrounds mental health. Imagine a world where we can talk about our mental health struggles the same way we discuss a physical ailment. No judgment, no shame, just pure understanding and support. But why is this important? Why should we care about these conversations? Well, because they can shift perspectives. They can change the way we view mental health, not as a taboo topic, but as a component of our overall well-being. Every conversation we have about mental health chips away at the wall of stigma, brick by brick. Each word spoken in understanding, each nod of empathy, each shared story of struggle and resilience contributes to a wave of change. This isn't just about talking, though. It's also about listening. It's about creating a safe space where people feel comfortable sharing their experiences, their fears, their hopes. It's about acknowledging their struggles, validating their feelings, and offering our support. It's about understanding that mental health issues are not a sign of weakness, but a part of our shared human experience. And that's the beauty of these conversations. They not only promote understanding, they also breed compassion. They allow us to see each other not as labels or diagnoses, but as fellow humans navigating the complexities of life. They remind us that it's okay to not be okay, and that seeking help is not a sign of defeat, but a testament to our resilience. When we break the silence on mental health, we make a stand for understanding, acceptance, and support. It's time we amplify these conversations, because in the grand scheme of things, they're not just conversations. They're lifelines. They're bridges to understanding. They're the key to breaking the silence. The path to a mentally healthier society is not an easy one, but it's a journey worth taking. We've unmasked the stigma, acknowledged the silent struggle, explored the power of empathy, and started breaking the silence. So, what's the path forward? Imagine a society where mental health is as openly discussed as physical health, a society where no one feels shame in seeking help, a society where each one of us plays a vital role in shaping an environment of understanding and acceptance. This vision isn't a distant dream, but a possibility within our grasp. Promoting mental health awareness and support may seem daunting, but it starts with small, achievable steps. It begins with education. By learning about mental health conditions, their signs, and their impacts, we can start to break down the walls of misunderstanding and fear. Knowledge is power, and with this power we can change attitudes and perceptions. Next, it's about fostering open conversations. We should encourage dialogue about mental health in our homes, schools, and workplaces. These conversations can help dispel myths and stereotypes and pave the way for empathy and understanding. Supporting mental health also means advocating for policies that promote mental well-being. We must push for more research, better treatment options, and increased accessibility to mental health services. But perhaps the most important step we can take is to show kindness and compassion to those around us. A simple act of understanding can make a world of difference to someone who is struggling. Our actions as individuals can send ripples of positive change throughout our communities. Remember, mental health is not a personal failing. It's a human experience, and it's high time we treated it as such. We all have a role to play in this journey. Whether you're a teacher, a parent, a friend, or a coworker, your actions can make a difference. As we move forward, let's remember that the path may be long and the journey may be tough, but the destination is worth the effort. Each step we take on this path brings us closer to a society where mental health is understood, accepted,